both these teams have form and history in this competition, if not perhaps this season. I'm going to jump out of the way because it'd be a shame being in here inside the Etihad Bowl not to see the Real Madrid players out on the pitch. Now, they are obviously at the furthest point of this Etihad pitch from where we are, but they've just had their traditional huddle around the centre circle where Carlo Ancelotti has spoken to them, and it's a huge game for these players. Also in the press conference, Ancelotti had to respond to the questions about the Ballon d'Or. Now, obviously, Real Madrid caused and raised a few eyebrows with their decision not to attend the Ballon d'Or ceremony in protest of Vinicius Junior not winning. Rodri won it from Manchester City, and Carlo Ancelotti actually doubled down today in the press conference on that decision. He said it was the right decision, and essentially they felt that Vinicius Junior was a deserving winner, which is why they didn't travel for the ceremony, for the moment, for the event, but also wanted to point out part of that they respect Rodri. It wasn't a slight on him. They thought he actually should have won it the year before. So that was Ancelotti putting that to bed in some way, shape or form. Pep Guardiola earlier didn't really want to bite on that particular question. But as far as Real Madrid are concerned here, it's obviously a massive game for them. They've got this defensive injury crisis. They're missing so many key personnel at the back. All of their most experienced defenders are not with them. Lucas Vazquez, the latest player to be injured. He was hurt in the draw with Atletico Madrid in the derby at the weekend, so he's not travelled, and he was already deputising for Dani Carvajal, who is absent as well. They're already without Eder Militao, David Alaba, as well as Antonio Rudiger. So defensively, it is something of a puzzle for Carlo Ancelotti to try and solve. But what they do have in this squad, of course, is a very formidable attacking lineup led by Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo, who also sat in the press conference earlier today, he scored 2 goals in the meeting between these sides 3 years ago. You'll remember the 2 injury time goals he scored to force extra time, and ultimately Real Madrid, from the death, seemingly managed to turning that tie around against Manchester City. Heartbreak for them, but winning the trophy on that occasion. And Kylian Mbappe and Jude Bellingham complete that quartet, and they're incredibly potent. So you'd imagine, given the way this tie is shaping up at this stage, given the defensive crisis we're talking about and the attacking options, that goals could well be key here in this away leg. And Ancelotti was also keen to point out that despite the fact Man City have had a difficult season so far, they remain a formidable opponent and one of the best against the coach he calls possibly the greatest ever.